Hello my lovelies, welcome back to my channel. I've been away for a while and I missed you so much. My name is Julia, I'm a professional makeup artist and beauty blogger, and in today's video we're going to try ColourPop Cosmetics. For a second I wanted to say ColourPop Cosmetics because guys, they are launching their new collections so fast that I just can't keep up with them. And I didn't know what to buy from their so many launches, so I decided to try something that I really liked by the looks of it. And it's this collection of Melrose and some foundation, concealer, primer, blush and gloss, and even freckle pen and a stamp. So it's gonna be a lot of interesting things, and I think that doesn't matter which collection I'm buying, we will see the quality and how this makeup is performing. In total I spent $76.25 and delivery to Russia was absolutely free. So it's kind of cool and it's a whole bunch of makeup. So let's begin. First, let's try this Oat Face Milk. You still can buy it on their website. I bought it for $14 and it's a nourishing primer. It says apply 2-3 drops into palms, warm between hands and gently press into skin. Use as needed. This is definitely plastic. Though it's kind of cute. I'm shaking it. 1, 2, 3. It has very light scent. It's very nice on the skin. It feels nourishing, but it's not very heavy. I will apply it on my cheeks only because I have very oily skin. So at first I will try it just on my cheeks. It feels like it's something in between serum and cream. So it's very lightweight, but at the same time you really feel nourishment. Skin feels very plump. Next, let's try this no filter foundation. I got shade Fair 20. It costs $12. Let's see its texture. It's very liquidy. Feels like I got really nice shade. They actually have very nice pictures of people with foundations, and probably you can see who is kind of close to your skin tone, so you can choose nice foundation for your skin. This is very light, and I mean good light. Like if you're very fair as me, probably you will love their color range. So far so good. I really like this shade. Probably it's a bit too light for me, but I can always add some bronzer or a bit of contouring, so it will all come together. So what about foundation? It's super covering. Like you can see that it's got very nice coverage, but it doesn't feel heavy on your skin. Like it has a very much pigment. That's nice. I really like it. Though I can say for dry skin, it can be too matte, I guess, because it does shows a little bit of dry skin here on my cheeks, and I really have it. But I know that my own face oil will make it better soon. But if I had dry skin, probably it would be too dry for me. It's got matte finish, but it's very natural and it's a little bit glowing, as you see. This is kind of reminds me of foundation that I really loved. It was Urban Decay Naked Skin, and it was the same, like it's some liquid that has a lot of pigment. It covers all what you need to cover, but it doesn't feel heavy. And my clients really loved it, and I loved it too. So this is the vibe that I get from this foundation. I'm kind of impressed with it. So I hope next item, which is concealer, is gonna be good too. Concealer is matte as well. It's called No Filter too. My shade is Light 10. I decided to try that one. Oh, that's gross. I don't know why, but my concealer got to me very dirty. You see it here and here as well. I don't know why. It's all covered in some gunk, or maybe in some concealer. It's only $7, but I got it even cheaper for $5.25 because it was on sale that day. So okay, let's try it. It's definitely a little bit too dark for me because of this very fair foundation. Probably they didn't have lighter shades at that moment because it was on sale. But anyway, I hope we will see how it works. It has a lot of coverage as well. So this is a bit too much that I put on. I could go with so much less of this concealer. And you know, the color feels good as well, because this a little bit yellowish undertone got rid of my blue eye bags. So a bit of color correcting magic happened here. I definitely can see this matte formula right now because it's a little bit drying under my eyes. This area should be really primed very well and nourished before your makeup. but this formula should be really sticking to this eye area and probably not creasing, so we will see. And probably I will try a little bit of it on my face as well. It has so much coverage. I got too much again. Probably you can use it as foundation on your face even, because you can get this drop all over your face. I'm adding a little bit of contouring right now, and we will move on to eyeshadows. I don't like concealer that much because it's really drying my under eyes, but I must say that I have kind of dry under eyes naturally. I have so many blemishes today, but I can't see them under this foundation. Very nice. So next, let's see this Melrose eyeshadow palette. It's actually so tiny. I don't know why, but from pictures of it, I thought it's bigger. But probably just ColourPop thing that they have these small eyeshadow palettes, and it's kind of cute, and I like it. And there's real chance to hit the pan in this small eyeshadow palettes, so I think it's really nice. And I like the color scheme. I bought it for $18 and it's still on their website. Oh my gosh. This first shade, it's so creamy and so very beautiful. This is all swatches from this palette, so I really love this glitter. It's so strange, but it's so good. Like, it's really good glitter from a palette. I will start with this pink shade and fluffy brush. By the way, there's no mirror here. I think for this price, it's okay. And it's a very beautiful color and it blends very easily. I'm adding a little bit more for this wash of pink color to make my eyes look bigger. Next, I will take this color with a little bit smaller brush. It's matte color as well, and it's just the same. Very nice, good pigment. I really like this eyeshadow so far. Let's try this dark brown color. It's matte as well, and it's a very gorgeous, a very natural brown color, and it blends well as well. Not as easy as lighter colors, but it's okay. I think it's kind of natural. I will put a little bit more with flat brush, and you can see how much pigment it has. And then I'm going back with my previous brush and previous colors, and I blend it all together. And honestly, I don't know which shade to use today because I really love this glitter and I really like this duochrome. This one is very nice too, like it's green and then it goes to some kind of pinkish purple. But let's do glitters. So I take it with my finger and just look at how it looks. It's very sticky and it goes so well on my finger. And then I tap it on my eyelid and look how gorgeous it is. I feel like it's very important not to smudge it but tap it on your eyelid, because if you try this motion it will just rub your eyelid and fall under. So gently tapping it here, and it's falling a little bit under my eyes, but with glitter it's natural as well. Ooh, I really love it. I will diffuse edges here a little bit with dark brown shade. There are so many beautiful shades. I really don't know what to choose. Let's try this one. I will take it with my flat brush. I will put it here on my lower lid. It's got so much pigment in it too. It's very interesting color. It's like a little bit green, but grayish, but as well brown. So it looks really luxurious, you know? And let's try this beige color. It has a little bit of glitters there, but not too much, very sheer. The pigmentation is really crazy. I do love it very much. And let's try this shade. It's shimmery and it's very, very creamy and really looks amazing. I still have so many shades that I want to try, but I think I probably will come back to this palette in my videos and we will try some more because I really loved it. I will throw on some mascara and we'll come back to you. So this is eye makeup that we've got today, and I think that it's really cute, though it's super effortless. These eyeshadows are very easy to work with and I really loved it, and I can't wait to try some other products. Very interesting to try this Freckle Pen. I got it in shade soft brown. It's for those who is fair or medium color skinned. I got it for $6 on sale. Usual price for it is $8. I actually never tried Freckle Pens before. I have my other techniques for freckles. Feel like they're easier But this is kind of cute. I just feel like I'm taking off a little bit of my foundation when I'm dabbing the freckles. And freckles looks a little bit like pimples in this color. I don't feel like this shade really suits me because it looks ashy or something, and it's not very cute actually. Looks like I've got a lot of pimples and my foundation is patchy. I don't know, let's start again. I'm going back with foundation, and you know what? Foundation actually got very much darker with time, so probably it is not too fair for me as I thought at first. It is actually getting so much darker with time. You see, like now I'm applying it again and it looks so white. I personally don't think that it's a bad thing when foundation becomes darker. It just formula works this way, but you need to keep it in mind when you're buying it. Like at the moment of buying it, you need to get the fairest possible shade for you. And it's sometimes hard to think about that. You know, like you want to just buy something and not trying to process all these little details. The same thing actually happens with concealer as well. It got darker. And when I apply it again, you see, it's very bright at first. But I was doing it all for the sake of trying freckles again. I want to try to dot them and don't do the blending with my finger. And it still looks like I've got a lot of pimples and not beautiful skin. I don't know, something is wrong with the shade, I guess. I feel like the shade for the freckles should be so much warmer. I will definitely experiment with these some more to see maybe I'm wrong. But at the moment, I just cancelled all the freckles again because I really didn't like the look of them. Let's move on to the blush. This is from the same collection. It's called Juice Bar. And it's mid-tone petal pink, and it costs $10. And it has got a mirror. Not eyeshadow palette, but blush. Interesting. Okay, let's go. The color is really nice. I love this kind of pink. It probably looks very, very natural. And it really does look natural. Just a little bit to my forehead. Saying a little bit. And getting tones of it. Okay, a little bit on my nose. And when you get a little bit too much, you can always go back to your foundation brush and take off the excess. I definitely feel like we need some bronzer for this look, but I didn't get anything from ColourPop, so I will use my favorite Hourglass as always. I feel like I never can get tired of it, and I don't know other products that work so well on my skin tone. It looks warm, but it doesn't look orange. It's just very nice. Sun-kissed skin. Throw some bronzer on my neck as well, and a little bit of highlighter from this palette. Next, let's try their lip gloss. It's called Lux. The shade of it is Cross Street. It costs $8, and it's got a little bit of color in it. It feels super sticky, like super sticky. I don't know, this is so strange. Like, you feel that it's sticky, but it's not very glossy. It's got a little bit of sparkles in it, but you need to put on so much to make it look glossy. It's probably a very strange thing to say. I never felt it about the gloss, but it's got a very thick texture. But it does look kind of cute. And by the way, it smells so delicious. It's like honey and cookies and something else very, very intriguing. It's very strange because on pictures they do have some color, but this color doesn't come from this lip gloss. It's actually very clear, and I added a little bit of pencil to add some color to my lips. And the last thing to try today from ColourPop is this face stamp. It has a heart shape in it, and it costs $8, and I got it for $6 on sale. So let's do this. I don't know why I wanted to buy it. I just thought, why not? I don't really know from which side it's better to do it for my face. I will try from both sides. It's kind of easy to make it, really. It's easier than to paint it. And it looks really cute. And somehow I've got different hearts with the same stamp. Feels like it depends on how skin is lying under this stamp. So yeah, I really like this stamp. It's very easy to use. It looks very nice, but it just doesn't sit well with this makeup, so I will erase it. But guys, just to let you know, if you want some e-girl makeup, some kind of fun makeup, it's very nice actually, and it's easier than to paint it with some kind of eye pencil. It's just 1 millisecond to stamp it on your face and you're good to go. It's actually kind of hard to get it off your skin, so probably you need some very nice makeup remover for that. I'm back with micellar water and it's very, very strong and it's kind of better, yeah, like this. And now it's time to talk about all that we have tried today. Really have some strange, controversial thoughts on that matter. I'm very satisfied and I'm very glad with the way my makeup turned out, but I do have some things that I want to share with you. So first, this Oat Face Milk. It feels really nice when you apply it on your face. It feels amazing actually, because right away you can feel that it moisturizes your skin really well. But at the same time, it doesn't feel like it made any difference. Maybe I will see it later, but for example, today I had these dry spots right here, right here, and I could see it under my makeup. When I applied foundation, it was highlighted here by the texture of foundation, so this didn't hydrate it really well. Maybe it's because of foundation, maybe it's because my skin is dry, too much for the milk to help it. But maybe this thing doesn't do anything. So my first impression, it feels really nice, but I don't know if it works. Next is this foundation. It's called No Filter Foundation, it's matte, and I'm absolutely amazed by how good it looks on my face. It's so high coverage. It doesn't get shiny. It was like 3 hours, and for my oily skin I would definitely get shiny, and I didn't get any powder on top of this foundation, so it's really beautiful on my skin. But at the same time, look at this. It's just such a strange packaging. First, why there is a gap? It doesn't look very nice. And it's closed actually. And second, I don't know why, but foundation drips here and it doesn't have a cap, so you can't transfer it safely without a box. Like, I want to recommend it to you so much because it looks really beautiful. But just keep in mind that it will get darker when you apply it. This is actually glass. That's nice. But it's got 25 milliliters and foundations are usually 30. So a little bit less than usual. Okay, that's all my controversial thoughts about foundation, and we're moving to No Filter Concealer. And this is not as exciting as foundation for me because it's drying my under eyes very badly. Like, I can see wrinkles that are happening right here. And it's not very covering. At first it looks very bright, very covering, but then it just fades. And I applied a little bit more while I was doing my makeup, but still, it feels like it's a very sheer layer. I don't know, it's not that good as foundation. Though I wouldn't say that it's bad. I think I will use it some more. By the way, I didn't understand why it was dirty. Dirty makeup. Ooh. So what I was talking about. Probably it's not that bad, I'm gonna use it. But I'm not excited about it as much as I was excited about foundation. By the way, what is your favorite concealer? This is such a hard thing to find for me somehow. I don't know why, but I don't have my perfect concealer. I have dry under eyes and I need full coverage. Maybe it's time to try Tarte Shape Tape? It's strange, but I've never tried it. Any thoughts, please? Next is this palette, and I absolutely adore it. I love the quality of these eyeshadows. I love the shades. I love the pigmentation, how easy to blend they are. So this palette I can only recommend to you, and I feel like it's really worth $18. Though it's a bit strange they don't have mirror, but it makes this palette really lightweight. So it's very convenient if you need eyeshadow on the go to travel with. I hope we're gonna travel soon. The blush is very cute. I would like a little bit warmer shade, but they didn't have something that not very warm, not very cold. It was like pink or peach. And I love something in between, but it's nice really. And something that is really strange for me, that here is a mirror, an actually nice mirror, very good quality mirror. So if you like it, you can take a look at this. I've got all the links in the description down below always. And now lip gloss. It's a bit controversial as well. Like, it's sticky, it feels thick, it's not very glossy, but at the same time, I get the feeling that it really makes my lips look very plump. Like, they're bigger and plumper, and this is really cool. And it smells delicious. So I just don't know. I can't recommend it to you, but at the same time, I'm sure that I'm gonna use it. That I'm gonna try it again. It's the same feeling as with foundation that I really loved, and this oat milk for the face. Like, it doesn't do anything, but I still like it. And this is like very strange texture, very sticky, very thick, but it does look very nice on my lips. So I don't know, but it's not bad really, it's just different. And these pens. Freckle Pen has very strange shade. I didn't really like it, but I will try to make it work, but I'm not sure it's gonna happen. And this stamp, heart stamp, it's very beautiful, it's very easy to use, and I would recommend it to you if you like this kind of stuff. Not bad for $6 when it's on sale, it's perfect. And it feels like I want to use almost all of these items over and over again. And I'm so in love with these eyeshadows. I've never met such a beautiful glitter in eyeshadow palette. So far, I feel really happy, really glad to try this. So please write me in the comments if you liked this video, if you have any thoughts about ColourPop, what do you like from them? If you want some more reviews on them, write me please. I'm always happy to talk to you guys. Hope you enjoyed this video. Please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and hope to see you in the next one.